The death of my marriage.
Pastor Tolu Odukoya finally speaks on her marriage to Olumide Ijogun. You guys, this is coming after many speculations about the status of her marriage. People have said she has stopped wearing her ring. One of the most visible changes was the change of name on Instagram when she went back to answering Toluwani Odukoya. You guys, sadly, she shared in this interview that her marriage to her ex-husband Olumide Ijogun has ended. This is actually a first public confirmation to all the rumors and all the speculations on social media.
In the last 10 years, I'll say I'm separated. It was circumstances beyond my control. You know, sometimes when you get into a marriage, you do not get into a marriage to leave a marriage. In fact, it's a death in a way. When your marriage is over, it's a death. Last 10 years, I'd experienced a couple of deaths. The death of my marriage, the death of my stepmom, the death of my dad's twin sister, the death of my father. And that happened in the course of 24 months, 2021 and 2023. My ex-husband is a great man, but sometimes I just feel like if God doesn't deign you guys to be together and you force fit yourselves, then the likelihood of you guys staying together is very, very low. And also, if you guys are going on two different paths in life, it's not particularly that the person is bad. They're good people, but they're just not good for you. A good person that probably was not good for him and vice versa. To see all that come to an end in the way it did, it really, really shaped my heart. My heart was very broken by that. So that happened in 2021. It's very broken by that.
Shout out to the members of Fountain of Life Church. Let's start from there, because I feel like her saying that her marriage ended in 2021 and the grace the church members have given to her to share the story at her own time. If this happened in 2021, this is 2025 getting to an end or coming to an end. So it's like 4 years since her marriage ended. And I've seen sometimes on some blogs when they want to say, oh, her marriage ended. I've seen her members or the members of the church defend her even before her father passed, even before she became like the assistant senior pastor. So yes, I feel like the members of the church, there's a love that I feel they have for her parents. I feel like she's their baby. I think that's just it, because this is a child that they gave birth to in the church, the owners of the founders of the church, and I feel like she's their baby and they've actually covered her. And she said also in this video that her father opened the doors back for her to come back home. It's not working, girl, come back home. Is this sad? Yes. Is this a lot to, handle? Yes. Did we wish that this didn't happen? Yes. But girl, you're my daughter, you're my baby, you would come back home. And I feel like every parent should watch this video. That yes, when your children go into marriage, you really hope that it's for better, for worse. But sometimes it's not. We're not going to tell them to stay there because, you don't want people to talk about it. And she even spoke about something like that, staying in a marriage because you don't want people to talk about, you ended the marriage. And for her, she talked about the fact that her mother preached strongly about marriage, about relationships. And for her to now say, oh, my marriage ended, it was not something that she wanted to happen, but it did. And thankfully, she had her home, her father to come back to.
When my mother preached marriage, family, my dad, family. Even you'd be thinking, hey, it took me a while. I see another thing with people. Don't die in a place because of what people are going to say. People will talk. People will move on. Yeah. Have mistakes happened? Yes, they've happened. There's nobody perfect. But still, man of God is still man, woman. Meaning that the likelihood of you making mistakes is very high. But we try to, lean more on who Jesus is and try our best not to make that many mistakes. But even the best of man is still as filthy as for him. You know what I'm saying? But my family covered me, they encouraged me. And they made me understand that it's okay. I love the institution of marriage. Am I going to marry again? I do not know. I don't know. I might not. I don't know. That's God. But is marriage good? Oh, marriage is amazing. Marriage is beautiful. And it is God's idea. And I believe by the grace of God, we're going to have more good marriages, and people who have good marriages start speaking out. They'll speak out about it more because the narrative out there is not good. And I've seen amazing marriages. So, watch this space. Yeah.
Is it me or was the male presenter shocked that she said she doesn't know if she's going to marry again? I feel like he was more relieved where she said, okay, she might, that she doesn't know, it's just God. I don't know. I feel like she has children, she has her brothers she's taking care of, and maybe right now with the weight of being a pastor, she might just have a lot to navigate and might not want to think about marriage now. Like she said, she was hurt by her marriage ending, so I don't think she wants to even jump into another marriage just yet, but I don't know that. At least not for a fact, but if you know life, you know that life can just happen when you're not even looking. Like she said in this video, she said that if you had told her when she was getting married that her marriage was going to end, she'd be like, what? Who are you? You are a prophet of doom, because how are you after her married to the love of her life? You guys, life just really comes at you. And I'm actually happy the way that she has taken time to, mourn the death of her marriage, like she says. And, she's now strong enough to talk about this without breaking down or without, being so emotional.
If you told me when I was getting married, my my man, the love of my life. In fact, I say a prophet of doom. Because what I felt and what I had tell me otherwise. Things have happened to me, nobody could have told me otherwise. And the way when you know God, you've got it all sorted.
And that's on period, ladies and gentlemen. I think this is one of the best interviews I've seen in a while, because there are many great interviews out there, but I feel like I love the certainty she speaks with about this. And I love that it's people from her church that actually interviewed her first, not like she went on a random podcast or a random interview and the people asked her. I love that she allowed her church members who are really not about the views, who are really not about the numbers and everything, just want to pass the information out there as she's celebrating her 40th birthday, and they're actually interviewing her with love for as much as we know. What do you guys think about Pastor Tolu Odukoya's interview? What do you think about her sharing that her marriage to her husband or her ex-husband has ended? Finally putting an end to all the rumors, all the speculations, all the what happened. Yes, she didn't go into serious details, but I feel like she's made it very, very clear. Now you know that this marriage has ended. She wished it didn't happen, but life happened and it happened. And she's fine. She said that he's a great person too, but they were just not right for each other at the time that, the marriage ended. I'm sure it's sad for them, especially since they have 3 children together, 2 girls and a boy. Share your thoughts with me, guys, in the comment section. It's Zero Show. Thank you for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.